Sticking your head out like a periscope, huh? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Hi. What's up, dude? What you doing over there, huh? Hi. Hi. What's going on, huh? See, if you approach at a lower level, they don't get as scared. You know, instead of me towering over them, I can just crawl. Hi. And hope it doesn't, fucking attack me. I mean, I'm not attacking it, so it shouldn't attack me. Any sudden movement I make, it should just duck back down in that hole, Its neck kind of looks like a duck neck, huh? Hi. Oh, see? Yeah, see, I made some movements. I felt something on my arm, a little piece of grass or something. So, yeah, I just tucked back in there. It's okay. But, yeah, see, bro, snakes are scared, dude. Snakes, okay. Snakes and serpents are two different things, okay? Okay. Snakes and serpents are two different things, right? That's a snake. That thing has round eyes, okay? Snakes have round eyes. Serpents have reptilian eyes, the slit, like a cat, okay? So snakes will bite you, okay? Like a bug will bite you, okay? Spiders and arachnids are two different things. Spiders that make webs, those are bugs, okay? They have 6 legs and 2 protoceps, I don't know what they're called. The fucking feelers on the front, right? Humans think that regular old house spiders have 8 legs. No, they have 6 legs, and then the 2 front ones are feelers. Those are not legs. Tarantulas have 8 legs and 2 feelers, so they have 10 legs total. The thing is, on a tarantula, you can see the 10 legs, the 8 legs and the 2 feelers really well because they're so big. But on a spider, you can't see them that well, so it looks like they just have 8 legs. But a tarantula has 10 legs. If you count them, there's 10. But the front 2 are only like 3/4 of the length, and so they're actually just little feelers. They're like eyeballs. And then the eyes of a spider or a tarantula. Well, a regular old spider, bug spider, just has regular old eyes, whatever. But a tarantula and like bold jumper spiders, their eyes are not eyes. They're like, they see sound, basically, right? They see sound. And so their eyes are like deflector and reflectors. They reflect and deflect sound waves, and so they can like see it like a bat, the way that a bat tracks sonar or sound waves, like echolocation. So spiders use echolocation, but only from an external source, right? They don't make a sound like a bat does to use echolocation. So spiders only have they can only have input. They can only take in data, and then they process it that way. A bat can send a signal out, a bat signal. A bat can send a signal out, and then it responds. It bounces off of it, and it comes back, and then it reads that data. But yeah, and so snakes the same way. Snakes stick their tongue out, their forked tongue. They stick it out to just sense the data. They're picking up the air, the vibrations. They're tasting. They're using their taste sense to process the data. And their eyes. They're using taste, eyes, and vibrations. So they're taste, touch, feel, sensation. And sight. So they're using as many of their senses as possible. Are you gonna piss on my jacket, you motherfucker? I don't know why these hornets and wasps like to pee on my jacket, but they do. What are you doing with my jacket, dude? Look at this motherfucker. Hey, okay, well, now you can't see him. He's left. He's a hornet. Little motherfuckers. They like to pee on my jacket for some reason. But, yeah, so, anyways, so a spider is a bug, okay? It has 6 legs and 2 feelers. A tarantula is an arachnid, okay? There's other spiders that are arachnids, but not all spiders are arachnids, and no arachnid is a spider. So, here's another hornet right there. Anyways, so some spiders, right, are arachnids, but That's just like a shark and a dolphin, right? They're both aquatic animals, but a shark and a dolphin are not the same thing, but their body shape is the same. You know, they have the same body shape, right? And so, and it's the same thing with like humans, right? Humanoid is a species. Human is not. Human is a condition. Humanoid is a species. So you can have humanoids, right, that are not humans, but maybe from Mars or Mercury or Venus or from the MOM-Z14 galaxy, you know. Maybe they're from there, and maybe they rode in on Halley's Comet, you know, and got ejected from, you know, another planet, you know, and got sent here on Halley's Comet. Rode, you know, the 2026 study showed that life can planet hop on asteroids and comets and stuff, and Conan the bacterium has been proven that it is basically fucking impossible to kill. So, you know, it broke the plates of the machine, and the bacteria still didn't die. And Conan the bacterium is literally just household dust. So yeah, it's the Superman of microbes, or bacteria. It's the Superman of bacteria. It's like the Thor, you know. And then you have the Asgard Archaea, right? And the Urokarites or some shit. You know, okay, Thor and Odin and Loki, right? You humans literally named your lineage, your origin as the Asgardians. You humans did that. You literally named yourselves the Asgard Archaea, and that's the beginning of life, right? Them and the eukaryotes or whatever. You know, one ate the other one, couldn't digest it, so then they just became a symbiote, and you know, boom, like Venom and Eddie, you know, same shit. And except for at the microbial level, you know, back in the Hadean and Siderian time period. And so a bug and a spider are the same thing, okay? And they bite, just like a snake is snake, bug, spider, all bugs, okay? Or an insect, sorry. Snakes, insects, and spiders are all bugs. They're all bugs. They just bug you, and they bite you, and that's it. They don't kill you. They just bite you and bug you, right? So an insect, a spider, and a snake are all just bugs. A serpent and an arachnid and a cicada, okay? A cicada, an arachnid, cicadas or locusts, any type of cicada, like a locust, hornets and wasps, they're also a type of cicada, if you don't know, because they're a carapace. Their shell, what they're made of, is a carapace. It's not carbon, it's carapace. C-A-R-A-P-A-C-E. Okay? It's like chitin, okay? It's like rock. And chitin, there's a type of stone that's called chitin. So hornets and wasps and cicadas, they're literally made. Look, there's a fucking locust up in this tree right now. Hear it? Listen. I don't know if you can hear it. Or it's a cicada or something. Oh, now it stops when I walked over, of course. Anyways, so like cicadas and locusts and carapace, you know, creatures, beetles, ants. Ants are the same thing. You know, ants are not insects. Ants are carapace. Ants are chitin. They're made of chitin, right? Their bodies, they're made of the earth. Ants are like piezoelectric. Okay, hornets are piezoelectric. Ants are piezoelectric. Cicadas are piezoelectric. Locusts are piezoelectric. Like anything, a dragonfly. Speaking of dragonflies, right here, a dragonfly is piezoelectric. Look at those wings, dude. Look at that. Hi. Look at it. Look at it float on that. It looks like it's that anti-gravity thing. That weight, the desk weight. See, like this is where they stole it from. Like it just sits on the tip of that, and it can move around 360 degrees. It can rotate 300. It can rotate 360 degrees. See, look at it. See, it's rotating. It rotated. Can you rotate some more, please? Yeah, just rotate a little more. Yo, he said no. Okay, he shook his head no. See, well, he might not be able to. The wind is what controls his when he can, you know, rotate. Because if the wind's blowing a certain direction, he can't rotate into the wind. He just shook his head yes. He just shook his head yes. He literally fucking shook his head yes. He or she, I don't know. Yeah, it shook his head yes when I said that. When I said it can't rotate into the wind. It like, it just said no. When I said it can't rotate in the wind, it just shook it. And then it just said yes again. It keeps agreeing with me. They just did it again. Bro, it literally agrees with me. See, it did it again. Hi. Okay. No? Okay. It's saying no. It's like, no, don't get any closer. Okay. No problem, dude. No problem. Whoa, shit. It just went after a bug. Oh, no, that's another dragonfly. Okay. They're territorial. Okay. Or it's a female. Oh, there's another dragonfly. There's another dragon. Oh. That green one. Oh, that one doesn't notice the green one. Oh, okay. Hold on. There's a dynamic going on here. This could be a male and female. Oh. It could be, that one might be courting the other one, or the other one, the green one might be courting. Oh. Here we go. Oh, okay. We got this one and the green one. This one and the green one. They were fighting for territory for a minute, but then that one found a post to land on. You know, oh. Well, see, they want that one. They want it because it's higher. They want the high ground. They want Anakin not have the high ground. Okay, well then let the green one have the high ground. Oh no, they're following you. Oh, here's a bird. Oh, there we go. Okay, it took that one back. It didn't come back for that one. Okay, look, here we go. Another dragonfly. Look at this green one. That one's really cool. Look at it. I can't even tell if I can. The sun is on my phone, so I can't even see if I'm getting them or not. But yeah, anyways, I'm pretty sure I was. I mean, I look at here it is. Here it is. Hi. The fact that these dragonflies are flying so close to me, first of all, is really crazy because dragonflies don't like to be near people. But they're not reacting to me at all. I mean, a little bit maybe, but not really. Not the way that they should be. Like, they're really just hunting right now. They're not even, they're hunting. They're not even focused on me right now. They're just hunting for a bug. Yeah, they literally do not care. I'm not even registering it other than like a geological artifact. Like the only thing they're registering me as is like I'm like a tree moving, That's all they're registering me as is like a moving tree. And they're like, why is this tree encroaching on my hunting, So it just finds another spot to hunt. It's not running from me. It's just trying to hunt. Like, it's just trying to hunt. Like, that's it. But yeah, I am one with nature, dude. I'm one with nature. Like, of course, in nature, things will still hide from the unknown. They don't know what I am. The dragonflies don't give a fuck what I am. They're ancient fucking creatures, bro. They're like, dude, my blood is ancient. They're literally like, fucking, I don't even know how old, but dragonflies are the most ancient creature there is, And they're like, they're literally a dinosaur. And they used to be humongous, by the way. They used to be humongous. Dragonflies did. And, but this snake over here, it keeps poking its head out, right? I don't know if it's male or female. But see, now look, okay. That time, it took a lot longer for it to poke its head back in when I got close. It's allowing me to get closer and closer each time as it feels me out, as it, licks the air and tastes my scent. It's allowing me to get closer and closer each time. And then pretty soon, I'll be able to just walk right past it and it'll totally ignore me. But because I'm new to its environment, and it's new to this environment, it's still got to feel me out for like what I am, because it doesn't know what I am. It doesn't register me as a human, or else it would not even be poking its head out at all. It would stay hidden the whole time, because it would smell me out here and be like, no, fuck that, there's a human, hide, But no, it keeps poking its head out because it's trying to figure out what I am. And so I just keep, coming a little bit closer, back and forth, and I'm letting the snake feel me out, and I'm not encroaching on it to force it to, into the interaction. I don't even give a fuck about that snake, to be honest with you. I don't even really like snakes. I like serpents. Like, I like serpent stuff. I like serpents, but I don't really like snakes. But yeah, and there is a difference. I already told you all the difference. Snakes, insects, and spiders are bugs. They bite and they pester you. Serpents, cicadas, and arachnids are not bugs. Those are sovereign creatures that will fucking attack you. They will absolutely attack you and fucking eat you if they have the chance. Tarantulas didn't always used to be so small. I mean, I know they're big. Hey, it's okay. Hey. Yeah, get a taste. I know they look big because, in comparison to a spider, but tarantulas aren't that big. There's fucking camelback spiders that are like 2 feet long just in the body, and they're huge. I've seen them. Like, I mean, they're not that big, but dude, imagine a 2 foot long fucking bodied spider with legs that are like 3 to 4 foot long each, and 3 to 4 foot across, like 3 to 4 foot across. Like, the leg span is like 3 to 4 foot across, because they do absolutely get up to 2 feet. Like most of them don't, but they can. Like they can, you know what I'm saying? They can get up to like 2 feet in length in the body. That is on the extreme end. You know, yeah, they're normally only about a foot long in the body, and like a 2 foot leg, 2 to 3 foot leg span. But still, dude, that's fucking insane for a spider, bro. I don't care. That's a big ass spider, dude. But again, those are not actually spiders, because they only have 6 legs and 2 feelers. They only have 8 legs total, which their legs are their feelers. So, but they only have. But a tarantula has. Hold on here. She's come out to get her eggs. Oh, she laid another egg. How is she laying these eggs, dude? What the hell? Hi. Hi. Nice looking egg, dude. Hi. Hi. They're over there. No, you laid them over there. Forward, 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 forward. Oh, she was looking for a hole. Okay. I thought she was looking for her other eggs. Never mind. She was looking for a hole. She thought her hole was right here. But it was just right there. So, well, yeah, she brought out another egg. Huh. Oh, she punctured this one, it looks like. See, look, it's still soft. Hold on, wait. See, it's still soft. Yeah, like there's like a puncture wound right here. Right here. I don't know, it's hardening up though. We'll see. We'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, she already brought these 3 out. Damn, dude, I don't know how they fucking do that. Wait. Unless this tarantula has dug under the ground over to the snake hole and is stealing her eggs. And what if these are snake eggs and this tarantula is just stealing them and putting them out here to die, so they die? Bro, what the fuck? Yo. Or maybe she's working with the snake to bring them out to incubate them. Maybe the tarantulas and snakes, the arachnids and snakes work together, because serpents eat arachnids, spiders, and snakes. Maybe serpent. So serpents have the slitted eyes. So maybe tarantulas and snakes work together underground, right? And this tarantula is the mother, because this is a female tarantula. It's the mother to these eggs, right? Just while the mother snake is like doing her thing, right? And this, because the snake has no way to carry the eggs up to the surface other than in her mouth, right? But like the snake's mouth, a snake can't dislodge its jaw like a serpent can. A serpent can dislodge its jaw. A snake cannot. So a snake can lay the egg out of their body because their body can flex, but their jaw, their mouth, they can't and they need to be able to breathe because they can't breathe out their nose. They have to, so they can't breathe to carry an egg in their mouth to carry it up to the surface. So the mother tarantula, or the female tarantulas, carry the eggs from underground up to the surface, so that way the sun can incubate the eggs, and then at night the tarantula will take them back underground for safekeeping for the snake, right? And then because the other day I found one of those same kind of eggs over here somewhere. There's another. It's okay. There's another female tarantula right here. This is another hole from a giant female tarantula. It's a big. It's on my YouTube channel. The video of her is on my YouTube channel. It might be a short. or something. I don't know. But anyways, and so I found an egg over here, and it was soft. It was like it didn't harden up like it was supposed to. It didn't mineralize, right? So after she lays them, the tarantula takes them to the surface because the arachnids protect the snakes against the serpents, because the serpents are what eat snakes, rats, not rats. I'm sorry, not rats. Serpents are what eat, snakes, tarantulas, spiders, bugs. A serpent will eat any of that shit because they're big enough, But a snake. I wonder if a snake is like a spider, but like a serpent spider. A snake is a spider turned into a serpent, or maybe a spider. Because think about it. Think about an octopus tentacle and a snake, right? And then think about a spider, a snake, and an octopus. An octopus is just 8 snakes because they each have their own brain, just like a siphonophore. So an octopus is a snake, spider, or snake arachnid siphonophore, and then on land, because everything on land evolved from an aquatic creature, so maybe the octopus tentacles just branched off because they each had their own brain. They branched off into snakes, right? And then the head, the head of the octopus, with its legs cut off, short, just be shorter, then can walk like a tarantula, right? Or a spider. And the snake and spider and tarantula, like resonance, because a tarantula is a land octopus, okay? And a snake and spider are the tentacle and squid of the octopus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, those are definitely not fucking spider eggs, bro. That's definitely snake eggs. I called it. I said they were reptile eggs, but not reptile, it was snake. I knew they were snake eggs. Because I knew snake eggs are when they're snake and turtle. And I even called this snake over here a turtle. I said, that's a turtle without a shell. A snake is just a turtle without a shell, and a serpent is just a snake and a spider in one? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But it's just really weird. Anyways, all right, I'm done.